his own 5-yard line. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. All ready at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
He's not going to get me. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On play action, Wentz. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. D Ford in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. After the sack on first down, Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 20, 10. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
11.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Hey, box truck.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The throw down the field caught by his running back. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 18 yards, first down Niners.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll take this to the other side. Side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go. 180. Kill. Man 5-7.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there, with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott on for the extra point. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Makes the score Eagles 23, 49ers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. D. Ford racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. Now a play fake. Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Garoppolo now. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He finds McKenna complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Garoppolo, 9 of 17 through the air. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
53. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Check pass.
Hey, gun. 1, Omaha. Hey, Delta.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Here we go. Wait, 80.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
11. Hey. Mike, 7.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I hope you brought your left.
Garoppolo to throw on second down.
No.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Third and short, McKinnon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be fourth down now.
Check three.
Hey, Haywood.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo that escapes the sack. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The Eagles on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Ram. Kill.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Good one able to haul it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Here we go. Great 57.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Wentz to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Here we go. 120.
Ready? Hey, watch that. Check.
74. Push up.
Again, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing now is Wentz, eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
The Eagles on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be third and forever. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Next is for Eagles 30, 49ers 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Double dog. That's the way.
Here again is McKinnon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10.
11. White. Hey, exit.
Deuce.
Hey, come on. Say hi.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On the toss, it's McKinnon. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
21. 13. Hey, Zoo.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Here we go. 11.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
Hey, gun. 12, fellas. Here we go. Go ahead.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
It's a turnover on down.
Hey, here we go. 120.
Mike, 54.
Great 15. Shut up.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep run. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Here we go.
53. Mike. Hey, watch delay.
One final try now for Garoppolo. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home.